ladies and gentlemen, I'm here trying some more Truly. I really don't like Truly, never have. This is a strawberry hibiscus margarita style. I can tell you I really smell the strawberry. And I am not the biggest fan of hibiscus, but I mean, I used to drink hibiscus nectar right out of the plant as a kid, but here I am. Before I try that, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. This is 5.3% alcohol by volume. It contains 2% juice and is 110 calories, which is calorie heavy for this type of beverage. Doesn't have a lot of flavor, kind of tastes strawberry. Don't really detect any alcohol. I mean, it's not disgusting. It's okay. Like most of these hard seltzers, this kind of lacks body, but it's actually not bad. It's not good, but I mean, it's not bad. It's not as sweet as a margarita. It is reasonably sweet, though. Ingredients: filtered water, alcohol, natural flavors, lime juice, concentrate. Contains less than 2%. Strawberry juice, concentrate, hibiscus powder, cane sugar, guava nectar, sea salt, citric acid, sodium citrate, stevia, sweetener, pear juice for color. Okay, so basically, this is a hard seltzer with sugar in it. That defeats the purpose of hard seltzer, although your average hard seltzer is 100 calories. This is only 110. That's not a big bump up, and for making it something that isn't absolutely disgusting, I will say this is probably a good idea. These are more palatable than the Trulies I've had in the past by a very wide margin. It's not something I would buy if I were not making a review. It's not something I would try if not for this particular situation. And I mean, again, I'm not looking at this going, hey, I don't want to finish this. I'm looking at this going, okay, I've had worse. And, having had worse, I have to admit, I don't know. I mean, I would not buy this again, but it's kind of growing on me. I've never had a hard seltzer package. I get these in 4-packs, or I get these in 12-packs, and they come with 3 flavors each. And, I mean, I've never had one I would buy a second time. I have had similar beverages, wine coolers and such, that I would buy again, but I mean, look, if it's a hot day and you're trying to stay hydrated, your best bet is water. right? If you're trying to get a little bit of a buzz going, this is probably not going to do it for you. But one thing I do have to admit is one thing about the American diet. We have way too much salt, and alcohol helps you evacuate the salt. So, I mean, if you're the kind of person that is, you don't mind a touch of alcohol, this is what that is. It's a touch of alcohol. This is not something you drink to get drunk. It is something that will work fine as a cordial or a palate cleanser if you're eating, like you're having a sandwich and you want to enhance the flavor of your sandwich. This will wash the sandwich flavors off of your tongue so that you can have this. But I mean, this is the first time I've had a Truly that is, it's a usable drink. It's not something I would recommend. It's not like a replacement for wine, but it is something. It is decent. So yeah, I mean, I would probably, if I were the kind of person who drank this kind of thing, if you got like some frozen cherries or frozen strawberries in syrup and just use that as the ice, this would be heaven. It's already got a slightly cherry flavor to it, and you could just add that cherry to it, and then or strawberry to it, and then, there it is. However, again, on its own, it's reasonable. If you're the kind of person that does a lot of drinking and you just, you want to not have that terrible day, yeah, you could probably go through a lot of these. They're only 100 calories, which I mean is pretty light. Although, something, it's like I have a can of soda here. This is a Shasta. It's 140 calories. So this is 20 calories more, or 30 calories more than that. As an empty can of Pepsi here, it's 150 calories. And even I have some Dr. Pepper Green soda, which is also 150 calories. So compared to a soda, this is not as good flavor-wise. I would rather have a Pepsi. However, a Pepsi and a shot of hard liquor would be considerably more calories than this. So, this is reasonable. It's not great. It's reasonable. I would say that, yeah, you turn this into a solid cocktail, add like some grenadine, add like a cherry, put some fruit with this, and you're probably going to be in the right direction. If you were going to take this thing and say, dump some grapes in there and then eat the grapes, probably wouldn't be that bad. Where this falters is that, the general concept of this drink, you're not really going to get drunk drinking this unless you drink a lot of it. Okay? And, the upside of that is that it does give you the fluids you need to keep going. On the other hand, you're not, you need to drink a lot of it. It's not like just popping a shot and then being ready. Although if you're trying to keep a buzz going, this will work fine. For someone like me, I have a high alcohol tolerance. I'm not the kind of person that would drink something like this. It's just, this is almost like water to me. It's not worth the calories. I'm a big, heavy dude, and, drinking isn't a big thing for me. But if you're a lightweight, and you're trying to have a nice afternoon, this is fine. Also, on a hot day, this would be a lot more refreshing. If you're not in the air condition, if you're out by the pool, yeah, I could see this being a decent drink. I mean, if it were California summer, I were sitting by the pool and one of my friends handed me one of these, I would probably think it was absolutely delicious because it's a hot day and I'm thirsty. So yeah, again, not the most incredible thing I've had today, but also not the worst thing I've had. So yeah, reasonable. You know, I say that if you're going for hard seltzer, this is a good one. I generally hate hard seltzer, and that's a thing, but that's where I stand on this. Anyway, helicopter. I'm Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Barry, the official strawberry poison dart frog of Random Street Theater, and I am here to remind you, of course, that for every 1,000 subscribers Random Street Theater gets, they buy one of these bracelets I'm wearing as a necklace. These bracelets are from the company 4Ocean, and for every one of them that's purchased, a pound of trash is removed from the ocean. Why should you care? Because the world is full of trash, and you shouldn't be part of that. We should all take responsibility, do our part for the environment, and make my home much cleaner. In addition, Random Street Theater has paid for more than 100 trees to be planted. Comment, like, and subscribe. Support a better world for you and a better world for me. I'm Barry.